Good morning. It's your AM wake up number two session. And I say number two, it's just a naming protocol with it. So you'll see it online at our Nafsi Yoga and YouTube site. Let's get started in Sukhasana, which is an easy seated posture. And I normally have one leg bent, one extended. You can have both legs. You can even go into lotus posture if you'd like. Find a nice, comfortable seated posture here. And since we're just rolling out of bed, we probably have a lot on our minds about what's going to happen for the day, but try to put it aside. Move it to the size of your yoga space for just a few minutes here, and let's connect with the breath. Nice deep inhalations in and out through the nose, and really try to expand. Let's wake up the body with the breath as we inhale deep. And when you exhale, use that diaphragm, please. We're pushing out a little more air with every exhale. And we start the day, we start the movement with the lungs, we start it with the mind. We use the breath. Give me two more deep Ujjayi pranayama breaths. Last breath in. Nice. Eyes soft or open, let's twist. An easy seated twist. I'm going to go to the right initially here. Trying to keep the torso nice and tall. As we twist to the right, looking over the right shoulder. And I like keeping the torso tall as opposed to leaning forward or side to side with this one. Nice, and recover to center. And let's go to the other side. Remember, this is Sukhasana, an easy seated posture. Your legs can be in any fashion here. Even having your legs just extended out in front of you. All right, we're looking over the opposite shoulder now. Torso's tall. Keep up with the nice deep breaths. And recover back to center. Nice work. Some lateral movement here. I'm taking my right hand on the mat. The left arm is up, and let's take it over to the side. I'm going to lean the torso to the right. That's it. Try not to dip the shoulders either way, forward or back. Just keep them aligned and perpendicular with the floor. My left arm is nice and long and reaching up and over. Feeling a nice stretch all along the left side, from the left armpit down the side. That's it. Hold here and breathe. And recover. Left arm comes down, right arm is up, and let's take it over to the opposite side. Extend the arm, reach. Nice deep breath. Looks good. Shoulders are perpendicular to the floor, and recover. Ooh, nice work. Paschimottanasana. So if your legs are not already extended in front of you, go ahead and bring both legs out. An easy seated forward fold. And let's bend the legs. Let's make this one, let's not put too much stress right yet on our hamstrings or lower back. So if the legs are bent to a degree of your comfort level, it might be a little less or a little more. Go for the stomach to the thighs. Bring it forward. If you can reach the toes, ankles, or shins. Just keep your torso compressed on your thighs and lift the heart. That's it. We're lengthening the back and press in and hold. We're not holding our breath though. Breath is a little restricted here, but continue to breathe in and out. Use those biceps to press. I know, we're lengthening the back. Good. One more breath in. And release your grip. You can keep the legs bent. We're going to lie down for Appanasana. So we're going to bring the knees into the chest. The knees come into the chest, arms on top or behind the knees. I know you were already lying down in bed. Now we're back here again. Ah, squeeze in nice and tight. Go ahead and rock a little bit left and right, please. We're already waking up the spinal column, but a little massage action works great. Maybe a small figure eight on that lower back, turning your knees in small circles. And from here, roll to the right, and we're coming up to all fours. All right. The usual precaution if you are on a hardwood floor or some other hard stance for the knees, go ahead and use a blanket, please, for your knees. From quad pose on all fours, shoulders over the wrist, hips over the knees. Let's do an active balasana. Bring your big toes together. Take the knees apart a little bit here. Push the hips back. Keep the arms extended. And I say active, so the arms are tight as the fingers walk forward towards the top of your yoga space. The hips are pushing back for the heels. Don't worry if they don't touch the heels. We're fine. Just keep it working. Your head is neutral. Forehead near the mat. It might be on the mat. That's fine. Breath, folks, nice and deep. One more deep breath in. Next inhale, bring it up slowly. Nice. Back to all fours. All right, let's get our lower region started. Left leg extend back. Left toes are on the mat. And push that left heel to the back. That's it. So the left leg is nice and tight now. We're using our hands to push onto the mat, pushing the whole of the body against that left foot. And we're working into the inner arches of that left foot, the ankle, the calf. We're working everything right now. Hey, if you get any type of cramp in this posture, in any posture that we do in our sessions, stop doing the posture. Massage the muscle if you're able to. All right, hold here and push. Now we're going to continue this action with the leg. I want you to lift the heart a bit. I know, a bit of an arch going on here. So we're lifting the heart. The eyesight comes up just a little bit. Shoulders are definitely working now. Give me a deep breath in. And with that, exhale, pull the stomach in. And that's right. Push the center of the back up towards the ceiling. It's like doing the cat-cow to a degree, but we're going to hold this for a breath. Nice. And recover with the torso. And bring the left leg up parallel to the mat. Rotate that left foot a few times, left and right. Any cracks or pops are fine this early in the morning. Now, with a long leg, turn the toes to the left a little bit and lift the leg. Don't bend it, just lift the leg. Now, if your back is giving you any grief at all, feel free to bend the arms a little bit here. But if you're doing pretty good on the back, try to keep the arms extended. I know, lifting that left leg, arms long, it's going to put a little more pressure on that low back. Nice. And from here, bend the left leg, open the hip. So we're taking that left foot, reaching it over to the right side of the mat, lifting the left knee up a little higher. It's a hip opener. Connect still with your breath. Don't hold your breath. Wonderful. And extend the left leg and recover. Bring the knee in. Let's do the other side. Right leg extends, right toes are on the mat, and push. That's it. We're pushing against that right foot. Now the quads, the hams, everything's alive in that right leg. It's active. Stick with the breath. Should have a nice deep breath action here. Nothing impeding the chest. All right, let's arch. This is our bit of a cow posture here. So we lift our gaze a bit and you can try to push your stomach down. It's not really going to go that far, but you'll feel the arch in the back. So take your eyesight up to maybe horizon. Don't try to look at your ceiling or the sky. We're still actively pushing against our right foot. Stomach is pushing down, and now let's reverse. Let's do our cat posture. We pull the stomach in, take our eyesight maybe to that left knee or to the right foot. I know we're still pushing against that right foot. Stomach is in. Inhale. Exhale. Next inhale, recover torso and bring the right leg up. Rotate the right foot a few times, right and left. You got to keep the balance. We got to get both sides in. That's why I always say left and right, blah, blah, blah. You guys get it. All right. All right. Turn those toes, that foot to the right just a little bit, and now lift the leg up. So we turn the foot, and it opens up the hip just a little bit, and you may be able to get a couple more centimeters of height from the leg. That external rotation, it sometimes helps. Sometimes, not so much, but we like to keep giving it a go. Give our body the best opportunity to work for us. Keep the leg long, and as always, if it's too much on your back, feel free to bend the arms a little bit. And you'll notice that if you bend your arms, that leg's going to go up a lot higher. One more breath in. And on the exhale, bring the leg down a little, bend at the knee, and open at the hip. Try to keep the shoulders and that left hip aligned to the front of the mat. So in other words, I don't want you to lean the whole body over. Let this action work from the hip. Head is neutral. Give me one more breath in. And on the exhale, recover. Child's pose. 3 breaths. So as you push your hips to the heels, you can keep the arms extended or fold them, resting your head on your arms if you like. 3 deep Ujjayi breaths. Last breath in. Next inhale, bring it up to all fours as we get ready for downward facing dog. Now, we've done a lot of work on the wrist already, so if you're having issues with the wrist, feel free to do turbo dog. You can come down to your forearms, come underneath your toes, and lift the hips off the mat. So this is the variation, turbo dog, also known as dolphin pose. But if you can do downward dog, go ahead and make it happen here. All right, hands are about shoulders width apart, feet no more than hips width apart, stomach is in, head is relaxed in between the arms. Breathe. One more breath in. And on your exhale, child's pose. 3 more breaths in child's pose. We use our breath to sink deeper into the posture, to let go of the last posture, and to find our center for our continued movement. Last breath in. Next inhale, bring it up to all fours. This time we'll do downward facing dog, and we'll go into Tadasana from this posture. So let's first find our best Adho Mukha Savasana, downward facing dog. Give me 1 breath in. 1 more breath in. And on your exhale, look, step or float forward, come up halfway. So give me a flat back. The hands can brace on the legs. And you can have your legs bent a little bit if necessary here. Don't go too far against your body here in this one. Knees soft if necessary, long if you're able. Give me 1 more breath in. And on your exhale, slide your hands down the legs towards the mat, top of the feet or the shins, wherever you can reach comfortably, and roll up slowly. Go ahead and bend the knees, hands on top of the knees if necessary to help bring you up. Wow. Hands on hips, small back bend, please. Pelvis forward, heart lifts, and bring it up to neutral. Great. Tadasana, breath and movement. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, arms come down. We'll try a forward fold. Inhale, arms are up. Exhale, swan dive down. Come up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, reach up and extend. And exhale your arms to the sides. Nice. All right, take the feet apart, maybe the width of your hips for chair pose. Let's try just one progressive chair pose, or Utkatasana. Go ahead and bend your knees, sit down in that invisible chair, or let's sit down in an invisible high chair. I don't want you to come down too far. Make sure your feet form the letter H here. You can see your toes right beyond the knees. And now let's go ahead and work to bring the torso up a little. Nice. Just go where you can with this one. Your hands can remain on the legs, on your hips, one hand on a chair if necessary, or extend your arms up. That's it. So the core is in, the heart lifts a little here. Give me one breath in. And on your exhale, swan dive down towards the mat, lengthen the legs, come up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Reverse your swan dive, lift up, reach up, and exhale your arms to the sides. Nice. All right, let's try warrior one with a forward lean. So inhale your arms up, palms come together. Exhale the breath as the hands come down to your heart center. Take your right foot back to warrior one. So your right foot steps back, your right foot is flat, arms extended. Nice. Inhale. Exhale, hands to hips. And lean the torso forward over the left leg. Now don't round the back. Keep the back flat here as we come forward. We're only coming forward about 20 degrees or so, not much. Nice. And from here, if you can, extend the arms. Try to have the biceps near the ears. This is a little more difficult. Use your breath. You're pushing the balls of your left foot into the mat. Inhale. Exhale, hands to hips. Give me one more breath in. And on your next inhale, step up to Tadasana. Whew, a little shaky there. Other side. Inhale, arms up, palms come together. Exhale the breath as the hands come down to your heart center. Take your left foot back to our warrior one posture. Left foot is back, arms extend. That's it. So chest and pelvis favor the front. Arms are reaching up. There's a slight bend in that right leg. Inhale. Exhale, hands to hips. Great, we've got this. Now let's lean the torso over the right leg a little bit. We're not coming all the way down here, just a few degrees, just enough to really feel you engage all the muscles of that right leg as the ball of the right foot presses into the mat. Nice. All right, this is a variation. This is optional here. Extend the arms. If you can, have those biceps near the ears. I don't want the arms low. Try to get them high, much like we do in chair pose. Great. One breath in. And on your exhale, hands to the hips. Bring the torso up. One more breath in. And on your exhale, step up to Tadasana. Good work. We got this. Dancer's pose. Let's try a variation with this one. So if you're off balance, off kilter this morning, if you're near a wall, you're more than welcome to use a wall, a chair, or sofa, or the like. We'll start with the left leg, balancing on the left leg. So we're going to pick up the right foot, ankle or shin behind us. Try to bring the knees together. And if you're leaning forward, roll that left shoulder back. Lift the heart. Next up, you can lift that left arm up towards the ceiling. Now, if you're holding on or using some other implement to balance, hang on there. Stay where you're at and just ensure that your torso is tall and the knees are coming together. That's it. If anything else, you can always look straight up at the sky or the ceiling above you and try to work that balance, work the breath, and recover. Other side. Ground down to the right leg. With your left hand to the side, pick up the left foot, ankle or shin. Bring the knees together. I know it's an alignment thing. If your knees are way out or out of alignment, it may make the posture difficult in the long run. So try to bring the knees together. And of course, with that right hand, anywhere it needs to be, to balance, if nothing else, straight up towards the sky or the ceiling. The heart is lifted. We're breathing. Find something that's not moving to stare at or to focus on, not so much stare. And of course, you can look up with caution, working on your balance. Keep breathing. People like to stop breathing at this point. Not a good idea. And recover. Whew. Shake it off. Well done. I think we're almost there. Come to Tadasana, please. Mountain pose. Inhale, bring the arms up. Palms come together. Exhale the breath as the hands come down to your heart center. And let's sit down just a little bit here into our chair pose. And let's twist to the right. Now, this is our Thunderbolt prayer twist. So we're twisting the torso to the right. Feet and knees point the same direction here to the front. Hips come down a bit. Groovy. One breath in. Exhale. Next breath in. Come back to center. And the opposite side. Our Thunderbolt prayer twist. Your bottom elbow can touch the opposite thigh. Doesn't have to, though. Just hold on to your balance. Keep the knees, keep the hips coming down, please. Looks good. One more breath. Next inhale, come to center. One more breath in. And on your exhale, lean forward, hands to the mat or top of the feet. Come up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse your swan dive, lift up, reach up, inhaling the whole way. Exhale, forward fold. Last one, folks. Looks good. Come up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Reach up, extend. This time, bring your palms together. Exhale the breath as the hands come down. Past your third eye to your heart center. Disengage your Ujjayi Pranayama breath. Take one last scan of the body for the work we've accomplished today. Well done. From your mat to your world, remember always to remain kind. Remain gentle. And always remember to stay fearless. Thank you for a great session this morning. Thank you and namaste.